Good evening and welcome to another Warhammer Age of Sigmar Battle Report hosted by Semi-Casual Gaming with your host Nathan, and today I'm brought to battle by Bryce. And we are playing another game of Age of Sigmar, like I literally just said a moment ago, like a moron. We're playing 750 points this time, just to sneak in one more quick game so we can sit around and chit-chat.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so here's the thing. I'll just really quickly in the lists. I have 2 units of zombies, 20 packs. 10 pack of skeletons, 10 Graveguard, Vampire, Necromancer. And that's like 740 points or something. I'd have to look at my list. He's got 20 Gutrippas and 3 characters. And that's what, 735?
735.
So...
Sorry, 740 points.
740 points. Yeah, so he's got 20 Gutrippas, Murknob, the boss? What's
Killaboss.
Killaboss, not on the Nashtooth, and the Swampcalla Shaman. And we were talking for a few minutes before the game, and it's like the cost is kind of off because it's 180 points for 10 of the Gutrippas, and they only have a 5-up save. I mean, they have 2 attacks, 4s and 4s.
It's 4s and 4s, 5-up save, no rend, 1 damage.
Yeah, and you're fishing for 6s, and you have a 2-inch reach. I mean, I personally think that's overcosted by a few. I'd say maybe 160, 150, give or take. It feels a little bit better, but we don't write the rules, so we're kind of stuck with where we're at. So,
I tried different versions of lists to try to give myself more guys, but no matter how I swung it, I was either too far over or too far under to be able to get anything effective. So this is the quote-unquote cost-effective list.
Yes. Until they hopefully release some more stuff, because obviously there's more stuff on the way. It's still in the limbo.
Basic box.
Yeah, this is literally just the Dominion box that we're pulling from. So we're just doing the frontal assault again, just so we can really just roll dice and smash into each other for funsies. It seems like it's going to be a pretty straightforward game.
Should be over by turn 2.
Probably, yeah, turn 2 again. We'll see if we get a little bit more out of this one. So obviously, yeah, 4 drops to my 6. So Bryce, who would you like to go first?
Let's see. Let's have you go first.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and start. Top of 1, Soulblight Gravelords. And before we actually start the recording, or stop the recording, I just remember we should probably talk about artifacts and stuff. I'm literally running the same stuff I ran from the last game. So Vyrkos Dynasty character, Vampire Lord, is going to be the champion. General. With the pack alpha, so she can use each turn gets 1 free command ability, and then she'll have the Sangsyron on her blade, which means that when she charges, she gets to do D3 additional attacks. Last game, it gave me a whole whopping 1 extra attack. Very exciting. And Necromancer is going to be running Overwhelming Dread for -1 to hit. She'll be running Spirit Gale for the 2d6 mortal wound fishing. He has his 5-up say no to magic banner. If this was a game against the Slanesh, should be say no to drugs. But anyways, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and now we'll get into it. What are your what's your command ability and artifact?
So they're the same as before. Amulet of Destiny, which gives him a 5-up ward, which he is my general.
Yes.
And I also have Skilled Leader as my trait, which on a 5-up during my hero phase, on a 5-up I get an extra command point.
Perfect. All right, folks. Now, top of 1, Soulblight. Let's go. Okay, middle of 1. I got my Mystic Shield got dispelled. My Van Hells went off on the zombies over here. Everybody shuffled forward. I ran with the 2 units. Got like I pretty much ran with almost everyone. They landed where they're at. I dumped the zombies out of the gravesite. Failed the first charge. Went ahead and did on the double, or the one that lets you reroll charge, and I rolled an 8. I was 1 off from being able to charge those guys and just ruin the whole game like a jerk. So instead, I got
Soulblight.
Yeah, we'll see how well this goes. Now it's going to be bottom of 1, Kruelboyz. Okay. Bottom of 1. As you see over here, there's 1 less unit of zombies on the table. Yep, he did 21 damage through the mortal wounds. The shaman giving the automatic mortals on 5s instead of 6s. He did 21 damage, and I saved 2. And I had 1 attack, and I rolled like a 3 or something. So I just scooped the whole unit. So he's taken 1 whole unit down, and we're now going to head into the next turn roll, because... Alright, 5. 4.
Dang it!
Okay, I have to take the next turn, see if I can, accommodate to the situation. So we'll see how well it goes.
Situation?
The situation.
Situation, alright.
Alright, top of 2, Soulblight Gravelords. Okay, middle of 2. You know, I thought about it. We thought long and hard. I really wanted to charge my Vampirus in with some stuff and try and get stuff, but I kind of was silly, and I did my spells out of order. So I ended up using Spirit Gale first. I re-rolled with the Vyrkos and got a 9. And so I did it twice, and I killed, 4 of them? Did 4.5 dead Kruelboyz, or Gutrippas, excuse me. But I pulled them out of reach for my Necromancer, because it would have been able to just barely cast his spell, so I ended up trying to do Van Hells, and I rolled a 5, needing a 6. So it's kind of a... Okay, so instead of charging, I just ran everybody. Necromancer's hiding in here in the middle, and we're just kind of getting ready to counter castle as we head into bottom of 2, Kruelboyz. I don't know. Okay, bottom of 2, the skeletons did their job. They tied up the charge. However, they still rolled an 11, got around to my Vampirus. Did a couple wounds, but she managed to kill 1 guy back, so she healed back the wounds. Apparently, you can measure from the little grots for charge range and stuff, so he actually got that guy in just barely because of having that guy in front. However, the way he wrapped around with his Gutrippas pulled my Graveguard in, who killed like 3 of them, or 4 of them. And so, so that unit's starting to dwindle, and we've still got plenty of game left. We're actually heading into, believe it or not, turn 3. We were thinking it was going to be over a turn 2, but
I was really surprised I've done as well as I have with this.
Yeah, this
definitely 20 of them is the way to go instead of 10.
Oh yeah, 20.
I'm definitely going to be running them.
I don't think 30. I think 30 would be too much.
I can't run 30. I can only run 20
right now until you get more.
No, I can only run 20.
Oh, they're not battle line?
They are battle line, but they're specific to me allowing only 20.
Really?
Yep.
That sucks. Why would they put that? Okay, I won out. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and roll off. This is the all-important turn. Go ahead. I'll let you go first.
Damn
3. I have to roll a 3 up. This is my time. Okay. There we go. I know. It's so close. Okay. And
I am probably going to lose this now.
Probably, but there's still a fight. My Vampirus is still technically in combat. The other guys are pulled out, so they can charge and go wherever they need to. But we'll see how this goes. Top of 3, Soulblight Gravelords. And by the way, there are objectives, but we're not playing for objectives. We don't care. All right, here we go. All right, middle of 3. I had my Vampires fall out of combat back that way. Graveguard advanced marched forward. He used his shuffle, the redeploy, to move his guys to protect his boss. I went ahead and suicide chucked my zombies at the Swampcalla because I thought it'd be funny, and I got too close to the boss, who ate half the unit by himself. So that's how it goes, and I left my Necromancer all by himself now. The Graveguard, I actually completely forgot about the rule for the cursed weapons, so this is the first time I've actually used it ever. And that's where if you roll a 6 to wound, you cause a mortal wound in addition. So I actually rolled 4 6s when I attacked, so I killed 2 guys outright. So I knocked him down to 3 guys left. But I can hear a rallying call off in the distance. And otherwise, yeah, we're running out of troops. I did my 5 up for my Endless Legions and I rolled a 2, so I didn't get it. All right, we're going to head to bottom of 3. Kruelboyz. Okay, guys, bottom of 3.
Stupid. Should not be surviving this long.
I know. This is all good. So the Murknob charged along with the Gutrippas into the Graveguard, lost half of them, kept the 5 by the Murknob and wiped him out. The zombies pillow fight. I got 2 wounds. He rolled double 6s on saves, and then they killed 2 guys back. There's 2 zombies left over there. Necromancer was charged even with doing a redeploy. He didn't roll high enough, and they did 3 wounds to each other. And we're actually, I technically did 5, but he ward saved 1 and then dropped the other one into the grot. So somehow, for some way, he's hanging in there, which is this just, oh my god, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous is the perfect word for this. So, turn 4, here's the roll off now.
Please,
I win the ties.
God.
Come on, you roll it. Go fair. A 5. Okay.
Oh, come on.
I need a 5 or a 6 to steal the turn. Oh, yep. So he gets the turn. So it's going to be top of 4. Kruelboyz. All right, guys. Middle of 4. So he did another rally, got a bunch more guys back, made a successful charge, and was able to do just enough to kill them off. Sadly, he kept out of reach of the vampire, which is fine.
Sucks.
The -1 to hit.
Sucks.
The -1 to hit kept the Necromancer in the game. I mean, his dice rolls weren't super amazing either way.
I rolled like 3 1s and 2s.
But that was still pretty funny. And of course, the Swampcalla stomped them. So we're going to do bottom of 4 really quick. The game's wrapping up shortly, so let's get that out of the way now. Alright, folks. So, hey, we just caught something with the rally. Earlier, he rallied his guys and got like 6 back, but he was actually within 3 inches of my Graveguard. So the rule specifically says you can't do that. So what we did to retcon it was he allowed me to bring back D3 guys, which I rolled 3, and then I went ahead and tried to regenerate for 1 more. Necromancer finally fell. I just couldn't make one single 6-up save. I rolled 3 5s, so he went down, which is a shame because I probably could have killed him back. But fought back. My vampire killed a couple, took 3 wounds, and then with the hunger at the end of the combat phase, healed D3 wounds back. And Graveguard completely whiffed, like missed everything. Like I did not get to kill what they needed to kill. So I mean, technically, we now have the last turn, so turn 5 that we can roll off for. I mean, I don't know if you want to do that.
It's up to you. I mean,
what the hell? We got some time, so we'll just go ahead and roll out. And
give me that extra
tell you
2
what,
points.
if you win the
I went
roll off, I'll
first,
just
so
call it. Yeah.
Because I
Go
get
ahead.
the. All right.
Because you're a 3.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay, I'm just going to scoop it because I needed to go first to try and do something. I really couldn't do much. So, hey, sir, good game. So,
1 and 1.
Yeah, 1 and 1 tonight because we played another game earlier. That's the other recording. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. Please like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and we'll catch you next time. Have a good night.